smoke up by the hour, grow a lot of flowers. TreeHIgh, that my shit, yeah. FKG, I'm lit. Yeah.
Alrighty. Hello there.
What's good? What's good?
How are you?
I'm good.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fine. I'm hanging in there.
That's what's up.
So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to TreeHIgh TV. And we have our guest that is the best.
You already know.
Founder and CEO of the TreeHIgh Club. We have young FKG up in the building.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, man, in the midst of all of this stuff that's going on?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I mean, quarantined up, you know what I mean? Still doing a little bit of essential work, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to make it through, man, trying to get back on top.
How are you spending your quarantine days?
In the house, 2K, Netflix and chill with my girl. But yeah, I'm 2K'd up, man, you know, trying to win this championship, so.
Maybe get the rings under your belt.
Yeah, get them rings under my belt. Maybe be you know, one of them 2K champions one day.
Got you. All right. Well, thanks for being here with us tonight. You know, we definitely want to get to know FKG. We see your videos on Instagram. We see them on YouTube. We see them on YouTube. You do your stoner reactions. You do, you know, your videos and everything. And you're pretty fucking hilarious, to be honest. Yeah. So, you know, we want to take some time and get to know you and, you know, all about the TreeHIgh Club. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that's what I'm here for.
All right. So I see you've already got started, you know.
Yeah, I gotta partake.
Gotta partake, huh?
For sure. Got a little drink too.
You got a little drink in your cup, a little double dose. Double dose, I hadn't heard that. So let's go and get right on into it, okay? So I'm gonna be asking you a range of questions. Some are related, some are random.
All right.
You know, the goal is just to get to know you and get to know you a little bit better. So
that's cool.
You know, we shall see. Before we begin, is there anything off limits, or are you an open book? Are you a closed book? Are you a novel or are you a short story?
I'm an open book. Some things you might have to wait for the next book. You gotta have 2 books, 3 books. You gotta have a collection. You feel me? So I'm gonna have to wait for certain things, you know, as we go along in the years. But yeah, I'm an open book though.
Okay. Well, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let's start off something easy. So. Tell me about yourself. Like, where are you from?
Originally from St. Lucia.
Island boy.
Yeah, I'm an island boy. You don't hear the accent too much. Like it's not too crazy. But
can you turn on right now?
Trying to put me on the spot, man. You know, I could turn it on a little bit. But that ain't nothing. We just I'm gonna have to put subtitles so people can understand what I'm talking about.
It's all good. So, you know, you're from St. Lucia.
Yeah, from St. Lucia. I've been in the US for about since 2008, October 2008. So it's been about going on 12 years now. I love it. You know, it's been a whirlwind. I don't think I would change anything about my experience.
So, what was it like growing up in the islands?
It was fun, man. It was it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Like, you know, as anything else, there's violence and all of that. But really, the fun part was where it was at. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed my time as a kid down there. It was, I don't know, it was dope. Like, it was dope. Like, I mean, the community is close. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would say is different about the U.S. I mean, not growing up here. Like, I moved around a couple times, lived in this community, that community. And not everybody's friendly, you know what I mean? You got racism you gotta deal with. Down there, I didn't really have to deal with none of that. I didn't grow up really seeing that, you know what I mean? Racism was really far. So it was definitely an adjustment period from the transition to island boy life to being an American.
So what made you come to the States in the first place?
Parents. My father lived up here. He was married. He got married and moved to the U.S. And he was living up here for about 9 years. And it was time for me to come. You know, it was my time for me to transition from St. Lucia to the U.S. That's something that he always envisioned. And I always envisioned knowing that was like a thing. You know, in the islands, it's big for people to go, and they say you're foreign. You know what I mean? You're a yachty. They call you a yachty. Not a yachty, but they call you a Yankee. They say you yanking and all of that shit.
They think you made it when you go to the
yeah,
US.
right. They think that you make it. You know, like I don't know if they think that you get 100,000 at the airport or something to ball out. But you know, that's the American dream that we were sold. You know, I was sold as a kid, like, and you know, coming up for summer vacations to visit my father, that shit was not what I thought it would be. Like, my father did his own. He's an entrepreneur, so he did his own thing, was running his own business, and he had my ass working. You know what I mean? Like, so work ethic, I got that at an early age, and I knew I had to work for whatever I wanted. So that's where I'm at today with it. But
Okay, I see. That's what's up. So when you came here, like, what was the first thing you noticed about the people here? Like, that's different from the islands. Like, when you got off the plane, you know, your first trip here, or maybe not even your first trip, maybe just your first experience. You were like, yo, U.S. people are totally different.
Man, I could give you a couple scenarios. Like the very first time I came up here, it was a summer vacation, either summer vacation or like Christmas vacation, in like the early 2000s, maybe 1999, and just coming up here, it was Miami. And the airport, everything was just bigger. Like, you know what I mean? The roads are bigger. Like, I'm like, you know, coming from the islands, we got small roads, 2 cars, you know, one going this way, one going that way. And it's like, here, you got a 16-lane highway. And you're like, what? Like, this craziness. And I'm like, man, it's a lot going on. And it was just a lot to take, not a lot to take in, but like, it was just a lot. Like, everything was moving fast. Everybody was moving fast. Like, it wasn't no slow-paced movement. And, that was like my very first time coming up, and it was like eye-opening. It's like, man, I'm like looking at the lights, like, oh god, like, it's like it felt like a movie, you know what I mean? Like, just like how you see movies, and you kind of like, but I guess for an American it's different because y'all see this shit like it's normal, but for me it's like as an island boy, you watch movies of, you know, things going on in America, and you kind of have an idea of what America's about, but not really, you know what I mean? And then coming up here is like, oh shit, I'm in the movie now. You know what I mean? Like, it's real. Like, I could touch it, you know what I mean? The airport's bigger, you know, like I said, the highways, everything, lights, there's more lights. We only got like 2-3 lights in the islands. Like, that's it, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes they don't work. So, you know, but that was the major difference coming to America. And then going to New York, I visited New York for one. I think it was a summertime. Yeah, it was definitely summer because there was no snow. And New York was a whole different level. Like, that was a whole nother adjustment because there's so many people and they moving fast. And it's like the sidewalks are huge. You know what I mean? The sidewalk is like a lane on the road. Believe it or not, like, it's the size of a lane. You know, downtown Manhattan. And it was just, that was more of a dream because you saw a lot of movies about New York as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, Miami, not so much. But in New York, it took it to another level. Like, oh, the big buildings, the towers. And so, yeah. But I'm here now. I've been to a lot of places, a lot of states. North Carolina, South Carolina. I went to school in North Carolina. I lived there for about a year. You know, I've done my share of traveling around America, LA, Denver, Texas. You know. So,
okay,
yeah.
so you've seen the countryside and the city side.
I've seen pretty much. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of it, man. I've seen. Yeah, Denver was the furthest. Not the furthest west, but like north. Like it's up there. It's in the mountains, and it's it's that mile high city. Like it's really closer to the sun. Like the sun feels different in Denver. That's for sure. Like. But the weed was good, as anything else. The weed was fire up there.
Smoke up by the hour, grow a lot of flowers. TreeHIgh, that my shit, yeah. FKG